Geez, that ended quicker than I thought it was
That
going to
was
end.
abrupt.
It was a little.
Was the handicap there? I didn't see it. I was like totally daydreaming.
I missed it.
Oh, I know why. Because I took a couple clips out there and I didn't add a couple clips. So that would be on this fella. Oh, well, I'll get better next time. Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Hello.
Doug, it's Friday, by the way.
Heck yeah.
It is.
You know what's depressing about this Friday, though? Is
What?
that, like, normally I'm all excited for Fridays because the weekend's here. But I've been on holidays all week. So this is like my last holiday day. Like, I got Saturday and Sunday, but this is it. I have to go back to reality next week, unfortunately. So Wendy McKay says, hope everybody had a good week. Happy build night. What a crazy race between the Rays and Marlins and the Jays behind the Yankees. Yes.
All the people's behind the Yankees.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a photo finish there. It's gonna be wild. And this new playoff format's odd too, right? So it's 3
Really
wild
odd.
cards, and 2 of them are basically on the road for the entire 3-game series.
Because they're not reseeding.
And by the way, it's back to back, so it's 3 nights back to back. So you can't like save your pitchers or anything for the next series.
I'd rather be back to back than front to front.
You don't want to be butt to nut.
Well, I would be back to front.
Yeah.
Hey, Aspen, how you doing? Vic Doctor's in the house. Doug, Brian, all the usual suspects. Humble Gardner. We were discussing it earlier. We're just assuming you just love gardening and the time for 20.
I mean, I love gardening, so.
Yeah. I mean, for all the people that know how to love gardening, you'll notice that the tugboat captain and Tuggy Tuggenstein, or Tug as we call him for short, sitting here again, he's tugging.
Where is he tugging this time?
They're going on holidays, so he has to.
Oh,
he has to get
really?
the Griswold family station wagon all packed up and good to go.
Yeah.
So
he's like, I could come, but then the rest of the week would be miserable and Jen would hate me. So
yeah,
we said, okay, if you're gonna put it that way.
Yeah, take the week off again, Eric.
You don't want the spouses now.
No. Aspen's got long with excuses to me.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Brian, he is probably waxing the boat.
Yeah. Right arms is Sean. So we are going to we're only going to be building for about an hour and a half tonight. I have Tanner he's got a long drive ahead of himself tomorrow, and I have a football game, a Friday night football game here. The team I volunteer for, the Rams, these guys. That's about an hour away, so I have to basically bolt out of here and cook out to the game. So, Tanner, do you want to start with what you're working on?
I am working on this guy, and I'm working on it very slowly and carefully because pretty much every single one of these brown plates, the moment I push it down, I hear a nice creaking, cracking sound. It just bothers me, but that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
And it is impressive. I've been working on it for a couple days, so I'm kind of mid-build, but it's impressive. I didn't realize it was this big. That's what she said.
I've been.
Oh, wow.
You can't bust out your own, not the cheeseheads.
That's true, but
it's terrible.
The greebling on the back is really cool, and there's a mechanism here that turns the sand crawler. So, like, you do this, and it's got a thing inside that'll turn the treads.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to always work slowly. And Maura, you are building something cool that is now available?
I am building the ATTE.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Where did you get that one from?
Where did I get this? I'm trying to think. Where did I?
It was
I
maybe
think
direct
I got it
Lego.
from. I think it's direct from Lego. Actually,
Yeah,
yes. I
remember
missed
it.
the chart. I was like trying to remember. I got it direct from Lego. It's probably the only set that I've paid full price for recently. I've been really lucky with Target and
Mhm.
Walgreens of all places.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't want to wait for it, so I just paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to come into stock now. I got someone let me know that I could have picked one up at the store there if I wanted one. They would have held it for me, but I'm just not. It's not. It is one that I want. I love all the Walker stuff. It is one I am going to get, but that's going to be future. That one will be around for a while, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
I'll pick it up eventually. And what's DCL building? The Scythe?
The Sith. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the new Sith ship from Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that one's been showing up at Costco. So if I'm probably not going to get it, but if I do, that's probably where I'll pick it up.
Costco's had some deals on some stuff there that.
I finally joined Costco.
Yeah, kind of come to the dark
Finally
side.
got with the times.
Dark side. I was gonna say, what Costco things do I have under here that I picked up?
50-pound bag of granola.
Aspen
This-
Touche.
In Laura's room,
Yes,
I can guarantee you there's a 100-pound bag of those gummy bears.
there actually isn't. I'm
You
trying
ate
to,
them all,
work. No, I'm trying to be good because tomorrow's football, which means I'm going to be having
Okay.
beverages and eating
There's
things.
Matthew. Hey, Matthew. Hey, Andrew.
Andrew's here.
Andrew
the
is
party
sorry
started.
that. What's that?
Matthew said the party started.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Party. Well, now it has. Now that you're
Yeah.
here, Matthew.
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm sorry I missed your stream last night, dude. I got roped into an Instagram stream at the last minute as like the 9th choice.
Selection.
Yeah. But
Tanner went all the way to the end of the Sandlot. DCL said, "Love it so far too, but he said the fifth sister's missing. That sucks."
Is it the 5th one or which one's the 5th sister?
I actually have a picture of the fifth sister because it came into.
It's not the big bulky one's the 9th sister, I think. The 7th sister is the one from Rebels. I thought the 2nd sister is the one from Fallen Order.
That's the third sister. Reva's the third sister.
Yeah, Reva's the 3rd.
The fifth brother.
I thought it was the 4th sister. Maybe that's the one he's talking about. I thought it was the 4th sister because it's the 5th brother.
Fifth brother, yeah, that's him here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also got.
They added Space Jesus instead.
Matthew said, "By the way, I watched your last video." You've watched a video of mine, Matthew? That's amazing, actually. Your last video, and I take offense. I may have made mention about Matthew destroying both towers.
Well,
You might have made
it's true.
Yeah, not wrong. Well, here's what I'm building.
Yeah.
A book? You're building a book?
Not just one book. If you act today, you can have two.
What?
Both the same thickness.
It looks like that box is floating.
It is. This room is magical. It's actually floating up in very full containers that I don't know how they're holding up, but eventually that might fall over and scare the living crap out of me.
It might. Andrew, those are some good parts. I picked up some parts on my PAP yesterday too.
I did too. I
I
will show you all what I got.
Stop.
I
have the one part I wanted. The one part.
Pick a brick haul ever. Like, this was the best wall I had ever seen. So full cup 1x4 tan masonry bricks. I mean, that's good enough there. I would have been salivating just to get these. The last time my store had these, they were all gone in 2 hours, and I got there and they had one left that had fallen on the floor. So
You put it in your mouth.
That 1x1 dark red headlight bricks. Full cup of those. Now, Maura, you had trans clear headlight bricks, and I really want a cup of those too, but
yes,
I haven't seen those yet. This piece I'm excited about, and I may go back and get a second cup. These are dark tan 1x2 round plates.
those are. I love those.
These pieces are incredibly versatile.
Those are the modified ones, right? Like they're just the rounds that have the 2 dots on top. Yeah.
Yep. I got another cup of these, though. I think these are for my friend, the Brick Huntress. I'm going to send them her way because I already got a full cup of these last time they had them. But this is the olive green tri-leaf stem. And anybody want some blue meth?
Yeah. Walter White that shit out.
Yeah. So, and then a bunch of other random pieces and parts. So they had staircases, so I got like 6 of these. They had these curved window pieces, so I got 10 of these and the panes of glass in them. And then they finally had these. They've had the doors for 2 months, but they've never had the frames. They finally got the door frames.
The double door frame.
The double door frame. And then these arch pieces as well. These guys.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those too. But I think the only thing that I got that he didn't, my store had the 1x5x6 panels, or 1x5x5.
In
the clear, I got clear, and black.
My store had those, and they had them both. I just didn't get them.
I got them because I'm going to use them to build stuff, to hold up stuff. So, and then what else did I get?
Our store,
I got some 2x4s.
Shit.
What? They don't?
All we've got in is that fluorescent shit. All that fluorescent.
Oh, they had a ton of that, and she was, and the manager was trying to get rid of it, so she just gave
they
me
had like
for
3
free.
different elements. And then I also got all of these Series 23 CMFs at Kohl's.
Nice.
Every single one of them. And I love these things. Love them. They're fantastic. Look at this friggin' turkey. And he's got an awesome alternate face. It's like a really angry face. I don't know why he's an angry turkey, but check out that alternate face.
Dude, you're going to get eaten. I think you'd be angry too.
That's fair.
Like, not in a good way.
And then one last thing that I've got that I'm pretty excited about, and then I'll shut up. Well, aside from this, I finally remembered to ask for one of these Lego Store passports. I keep
what? How do you
they
get
give
that?
it away for free. You just take them in and
Just
get
ask.
they got stamps at every Lego store, and you can get it stamped with your particular Lego store. If you go to another one, see, like I got a stamp for the Pear, Missouri, and a little VIP stamp.
Yes, I bet you. I don't know. I haven't seen those. I'll have to find out.
You have to
You just
ask. They're
ask.
behind the counter.
Yeah.
And they've got the Halloween build a minifigures in. So they had the skeleton guy, they had a little cat girl, like a tiger suit girl, and they had a like the mad scientist one that was in a CMF a while ago.
Yeah.
I just got 3 skeleton guys and got 6 jack-o'-lanterns to go with them.
Huh.
Nice. I didn't even think to check that because I was like in and
Yeah,
out.
see, Matthew's usually up on that passport stuff and all that crazy stuff too, but
You got to ask them. They don't have them out.
Just ask. They're
I,
free.
Go ask them.
they had a door open behind the counter, and I saw them back there, and that jogged my memory. And I was like, oh, I need one of those.
Yeah.
And I got my, I think, 6th Pirate VIP poly bag.
I know. I have so many.
I have one.
Apparently, there's more coming.
I will send
My
you more.
assistant
There's a
manager said
Halloween
that
one.
there's going to be a couple more like that coming.
That poly bag, I absolutely am in love with it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to open and build it. I want to keep one. I don't want to open one of them because I love the way they did that bag.
It's a
With the
great
clear front.
bag.
Yeah.
You calling SOS?
What'd you say, Kevin? I can't hear you.
Oh yeah. And Tanner also got all the parts in for his second walkie. So one of those is a Canadian walkie.
So this one's heading north
Yeah.
to the
I'm
brick
so
building
excited.
bikers so that we can actually talk to each other because we never get to talk. So now
Never get to
we'll
talk
be
to
able
each other. Because when we first started talking to each other, it cost me, what was it, $400?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say someone's cell phone bill was a little bit.
Someone's cell phone bill was a wee bit outrageous that month.
Britsky,
You're gonna bear
$90
with me?
in Pab cups. And he said
Ooh,
he only got a Super Mario gift with purchase. Those tricksters in Toronto, I tell you.
Well, that's what they do there. That's what they're known for: losing hockey games and screwing you at the Lego store. Slash. Matthew, I think we need to go to Lego store tomorrow.
Last week I felt like we had a bunch of Lego news, and this week I don't feel like there's a whole lot.
Not a ton, no.
no, not
Did
really.
Kev, did you see that info I sent you about the latest rumor on the big Marvel set?
Yes, I was having a hard time understanding the link on, or is that the one you just sent with Andrew and everything in there too?
Yeah.
What were we talking about? The big D or something? What was?
Andrew likes a hot D. I don't know.
Yeah, he does, and he likes it dipped in his cup. There, we've already established that.
Yeah. So latest rumor. Hey, there you go. The much awaited Phase 2 Commander Cody.
Yeah.
The big Marvel set. There was a mention last week that it was not going to be an Avengers Tower or a helicarrier, which were the
Thank
big
God. Well, the helicarrier I'd be okay with.
It sounds like it's going to be something to do with the new Black Panther, like a big set to do with that. So, man, it's going to have to be huge. Either the new Black Panther or I guess it could be like the Infinity War scene from Wakanda. But
that would require so many
I'm okay with
minifigs.
not getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be too.
We were talking earlier, and Tanner and I were talking earlier about current status with just getting sets and kind of where I'm at with not being able to pick up on opening days. And you know what? It's trained me to be better. What I mean by that is it's trained me to really get selective on what I want. And like the other day when I picked up the BD1, I was absolutely over the moon. It's a cheap set. We went together. He's literally standing upstairs on my kitchen counter, overlooking my living room area.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
I think it'll be Thor's screwdriver set.
Well, I don't know if they can sell a vodka bottle DCL, so
they could. Oh, easy.
Oh, who's this guy?
Oh, Tuggy Tuggenstein. I was tonight. You'll see it in the video. Like this video that I'm making right now will not get posted for a while because this set will take me some time to build. There's 8 bags in the set, and there's about 3 to 4 bags in each number. And then what makes it even funnier is when I opened the box, the first bags that fell out were bag 7. There was 3 bag 7s that fell in my lap.
Oh,
and I grab them, but by the time I got everything out, I think there's 6 bag 7s. I was really hoping there was 7 bag 7s, and I was going to send Eric the picture of 7 bag 7s. But
Huntress is here in the chat. Does that mean she's in the green room there, Kev?
She's not in the green room yet. Her computer was updating. She's
okay. She says, "What about if it's Thanos' ship? That could be."
Yeah.
that could be. There's also
Yeah,
talk about the Star Wars helmets that are coming out right at
Mhm.
the way at 2023, and that one's going to be a Rex helmet. There's a Commander Cody helmet, but I think they said Phase 1, and then the third one I've heard rumors of either C3PO, which we all kind of knew was coming, right?
Yeah.
And that third one will be another exclusive, right? It'll be Target exclusive in the US. It'll be Lego store exclusive everywhere else. I've also heard it could be the Leia Buish Bounty Hunter hat from Return of the
That'd be
Jedi.
interesting.
Which again, Return of the Jedi 40-year anniversary. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a bunch of stuff from there.
I do too.
Yeah, Eric said he can't stay for too long. He's got to get all his wax supplies in for the tugboat competition, and he's got to wax himself before he goes. So
hey Eric, before you go, buddy, I got 3 of your sig fig now, just waiting on the pants, and then a little special accessory for you to be determined.
yes.
I'm making a point to try and get sig figs for people.
Currently, what I have of Eric sig fig. Currently, what I had of Eric sig fig was this piece right here, the hair.
There you go. Hey, that's a start.
I got his hair. I got Brad's face and hat.
I got Brad. Finally got Brad made this week. Yeah. I've got him displayed without his ice skates because they're hard to display, but
yeah,
I got him made this week, and I've got two pieces of Aspen. I got hair and legs, and the rest of her.
Did you need her torso?
It's coming. It's on the way.
Okay. I found another one. I had one in my.
I've got Eric's legs, Aspen's head, and torso coming for a Bricklink order as well.
I have to get on that.
I've got my stuff done, so now, Maura, I can send off your package.
Yay!
I was waiting to get my sig fig all done, and now that I've got it, I changed.
It'll be here in time for Halloween.
It should be, yeah. When's Halloween? October? Yeah, you might get it by then.
End of October. Maybe.
No, I've got to get it sent off. I was seriously just waiting for all of that stuff to come in, and then like my stuff, my sig figs. For them to release the sig fig, and then so I got Aspen's. I got to send out. Yours I got to send out, and I've got stuff going to Kate as well. That's just some pick-a-brick stuff.
Eric, you're just gonna have to wait and see, but the accessory that I'm giving you might be custom. It might be a fun custom accessory.
Ooh.
Only for the easy craftsman himself.
Yeah, it'll be definitely a limited edition. Definitely a limited edition. Just like Easy.
So what's everybody out there working on tonight? Is anybody building anything fun?
I am so excited to get this damn thing together. You have no idea.
I do.
I literally just want to push stuff.
I was about to say, I can imagine how excited you are. Just don't rush it, though.
Yeah. You've been talking about that set nonstop for months.
Yeah. Like,
PBJ sorting Pab cups. PBJ, come on over and sort mine, because I think I've got 20 cups that I haven't sorted.
And mine aren't even in cups; they're in bags.
Oh, you got Parkdale's working on the ATTE as well.
Nice.
You got. All right, take care. Aspen's working on her Hobbiton mock, which is amazing so far.
Yeah, phenomenal. When she displays this thing, we will. I want to try to get her, like when she gets it all finished up, then she's coming on for sure. She doesn't know that yet, but she is. And she's going to be showing the hell out of that thing because it is absolutely amazing.
It really is.
Got Eric DBQ's working on an Encanto mock.
Nice.
Brick Doctor's just taking it easy tonight.
You
Brian's
got to be up early tomorrow, Joe. I've been on holidays all this week, and there's someone in this chat that can attest to what I've been doing over my holidays. I
Good job,
did
Kev.
not stop going to the gym at 4 a.m.
I'm an hour behind you, and you were done with your workout some days before I even started.
Yeah. And I'm feeling great. I am 1.7, I think it was 1.7 pounds away from my next goal, which is absolutely ridiculous.
You can't see it, but there's a nice big micro crack in this one. All of these pieces are cracking like crazy. It's just hurting my heart. Yeah, you're killing it, Kev.
Yeah.
You really are.
Yeah.
And who would have thought Lego would have like not reignited, but like you found a place to like have people to keep you motivated to do something like that.
Oh,
It's just-
absolutely. And that's like
you
the
know?
credit goes more on this. So like she's the one that actually, and to fuel that a little bit, just to go a little bit further, is not only how this all started is I made mention one night while building with Maura that I want to run in a marathon. That was my goal. I've always wanted to run in a marathon. And I just wanted to do it once, just to check it off my list. She brought up this, it's called the Virtual Pace Series. And it's a virtual marathon. And they started this when COVID started up. And it was like, there's some that go to, hey, Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rick.
There's some that go to charities and this and that, but then there's some that you can just do. They're just basically, with me, I need a prize. I'm not going to run 5 kilometers or 5 miles if I'm not going to get a prize. So if I'm going to get a prize, I'm going to run. So that's where it started off, and we did our first one together. We did the May the 4th run. So, and yeah, that was my very first marathon. And since that, I'm doing another one tomorrow, which Aspen, you'll absolutely love it. It's the Sloth Run. But I've talked my good friends Jeff and Andrea, are also going to be running it with me. Andrea got her medal a little while ago. I got my medal last week. We ordered them at the same time, and mine took 2 weeks longer to get here for some reason. But we're running that tomorrow, and then I've ordered 2 more. So there'll be there's another 5, and then a 10K.
You're gonna do the 10.
Yeah.
Yay!
When you said you're doing the 10, I'm like, there's no way you're not doing the 10 without me. So
Yay! I'm so excited for you to do the 10. I probably won't do another 10 till next summer, but I'll be cheering you on.
I've got to get it done. I mean, I'm pretty much there already. You know, I just
But
haven't.
You've been doing some 5 milers. Honestly, like once you hit 5, it's just like sludge through the last mile and just get there.
Well, I just got to focus in on it. I've been doing 15 miles on the bike, and then doing 5 mile on the treadmill in the same workout session.
Yeah.
Don't
So
do
instead
that.
of putting 15 miles in on the bike, I'll just run the 10.
Yeah, but I would say the day before you run the 10, I would just not do anything on your feet if you can avoid it.
I'm eating cheeseburgers and ice cream that
Just
day.
like, I mean, if that's, I don't know if I would do that, but I would just give your legs a break.
I got to
You'll
sweat
thank
out
me
my
later.
grief. Yeah.
You'll thank me later.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's so exciting, Kevin.
I
That
may have
makes me so
overdone it
happy.
today, but whatever. It'll be fun tomorrow to be an absolute hoot.
Oh, that makes me happy. I signed up for another Run Disney race today in April. I will get down there. I actually want to do one at Disney World eventually, but they too during COVID switched all of theirs to virtual, and so every race series I've signed up for one of them. So I'm really excited. So this one's the one in April that I just signed up for is Cars themed.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of fun. The only time I have the time is to go to the bathroom and then back to bed. Yeah.
and just shoot a quick TikTok video.
Yeah, I don't really usually see 4 a.m. I did do it a couple times because I wanted to do a ride before I worked out, but it's really hard for me. I can barely make it through the workday.
So fun
Yeah.
story. I'll share this one with you because it's just funnier than hell. Part of my reward when I work out every day is I hit the sauna every day, 20 minutes in the sauna after my workout. And the other day I get in the sauna and I have my earbuds in because I don't really want to talk to people when I'm in the sauna. I just want a sauna. And it's hot. So I'm in there minding my own business, listening to a good song, whatever. And I'm kind of I got my head down like this. And I look up and there's a window. And through the window, there's the hot tub is just right outside the window. And I look up and
Wait, is it a hot tub time machine?
No, it's just the hot tub. The time machine's in the private room.
Dang it. Okay, keep going.
So I look up as this guy that is like my old size, like 300 pounds, is coming out of the hot tub wearing a thong.
All power to him. He owns himself.
Well, hold on 2 seconds. So there was so much jelly jiggly in the front end there that you couldn't make out the front part of the thong because everything kind of wrapped around it.
Right.
So at first I thought he was naked. And then he comes into the I'm like, please don't come in the sauna. Please don't come in the sauna. Please don't. The door opens up. I'm like, mother. So he comes in the sauna. I'm like, whatever, head down. So I'm good. This other dude comes in the sauna, sits down. We're all just sitting there doing our thing, whatever. I'm just got my head down. I'm like, I can't look up. I can't even deal with this right now. And this guy gets up to leave. And I just look up at the guy that's across from me, and he's kind of like stretching his neck like this. And as the guy walks by, he stretches his neck to the door, and then you see him kind of pull his head back like he's not really understanding what he's looking at right now. And the guy walks out, and I'm looking across at this other dude, and he looks straight up at me, and he goes, "What the F did I just see?" I'm like, some things, my friend, you can't unsee.
Yep.
Oh man.
We'll be at the water parks or whatever, and it's always like the 70 to 80-year-old dudes that just come in after they're done at the water park and just buck naked in front of everybody. Just don't even give a crap. And right before they take a shower, and my kids are always just so traumatized by it. They're like, why does he have to do that? I'm like, don't know, kids. I don't know.
Don't know, son, but someday I'll be old, and well, I'm gonna do it too.
I was gonna say old ladies do that too. I'm just, you just probably hit a point where you just don't care anymore.
Pretty much.
Oh, Cranberry Man's getting close to finishing the new Airbus. I looked at that the other day. I am very intrigued by that. That looks
the helicopter.
Yeah.
It
looks very cool.
I think it just went on special on Zavi today. I guess right before the stream. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what the special is, and it's probably like basically what it was before the price increases, but
yeah, probably. Well, Matthew ordered some stuff off Zavi, like eventually, or like he just did recently, and he got some good deals on it. And they asked him if he wanted the shipping, like the tracked shipping, and he's like, no. They ended up giving him tracked shipping anyway, which is cool. But generally, the Canadian Zavi isn't like yours.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Good.
Oh, the deals.
Yeah. Matthew did good on his stuff, but if it's the bigger stuff, like the Ferrari and that sort of stuff, I think they're pretty close to the same price.
I tried to order on Zavi once, but I was sending it to my friend because I'm a nice human, and it kept flagging my account for fraud. And I went through customer service for like 2 weeks. And by that time, of course, the set sold out. And they're like, well, there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to order from you again because I had to keep contacting you for you to unlock my account. Like I couldn't even log in.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's all right. My friend, so one of my best friends from high school actually had a DeLorean and he'd been looking to buy one. And we couldn't find it like everywhere.
Yeah, it's still not in stock.
So, but Amazon had it for a hot minute and at the original price. And so I picked it up, but it was one of those ships between like a month time frame. And I picked it up like a month and a half ago and he got it on Tuesday and he sent me a picture and I thought he was going to cry.
Huh. Aspen just said she got 140 off the Ferrari on Zavi.
Yeah, that's really good. I think that's with the
So would that
exchange
put it at a
rates,
regular
that's
price?
akin to-
Because like her pricing would be ridiculous, right?
Yeah, that's akin to the deal that they had on it here.
Yeah.
They had it for 20% off on the US, but like that was after the price increase that bumped it up $50. So I didn't bother. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. That's my problem right now. Is that's one that I'm sitting there going like maybe someday, but I think at some point I got to pull the pin on the cars. That to me is like one of the nicest ones. I still like the Lambo the best.
Yeah.
But that Ferrari is right behind it.
PBJ says the Airbus is 179 on Zavi with free shipping. US.
Yeah. So that means it's
I
like
just
$10
can't- I
million
can't.
Canadian.
I can't do that because it's
Tanner can't go
Airbus.
Airbus.
Just can't do it.
It is
Not
a pretty
allowed.
cool looking chopper though. Like it's did I show you the other one I built, the other Technic chopper?
You showed me. I don't know if you showed the world yet.
So this
No,
is
I have that one. You know that I have that one too, right?
Yeah. This thing is unreal.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
Yeah.
But
this one's pretty cool.
I did the alternate build for it, which is the Chinook.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
that's a great chopper.
It's noisy. I'll fire it up here, but it's
is.
noisy, but it's I won't do the bottom part, but the blades, so the blades will
Oh,
There we go.
that is noisy.
opposite turn.
Oh, wow.
You gotta hold it or it'll take off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's got basically the on motor on the bottom, and you can go forward or backward. So if you want to go, you want to reverse the blades, you can actually turn it backward or go the other way. Well, I guess I can show you this part here. Turn it back on. Now this is the back bay door here. So that'll drop down.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then to get it back up, you actually got to reverse the motor. Which is right here. That pops back up.
Oh.
And then the bay doors open up underneath, and there's a winch line that actually drops down really slow. And then you can pick it back up. So, but I picked this up off Tony because I was missing a whole bunch of parts and pieces. And I had 90% of it. I had to order a couple pieces off Bricklink to finish off, and I had to order these pieces right here, which are the angle Technic pieces. I thought I would have had them from the John
I was
5
gonna
guy.
say, I think I have a bunch left from the Lieber.
Yeah, you might. I didn't because in Johnny 5 you use these on the side plates.
Maybe not. R2 used a bunch of those too.
Yeah. So, but really cool set.
Okay. There's already a little too much Technic in this set for me right now, so I'll stick to
And
that.
just so Aspen's happy, I made that helicopter right-hand drive.
I was gonna say what?
I tell her I make everything right-hand drive. I take one of the little steering wheels and I put it in the one side.
Okay, and this might be a stupid question, but like, are all of those vehicles opposite as well, or is it just motor vehicles?
What's that? Oh, like caterpillars and all that stuff there?
Yeah.
Or like helicopters.
Or helicopters.
Well,
Yeah.
helicopters have a pilot. They have 2 seats that can act as
Right.
pilot
Yeah.
or co-pilot. So I guess that doesn't matter. There's not a. But yeah, that's a good question about like heavy machinery. I would expect so because it has to drive on the highway probably, or it might have to.
Right. But I was even thinking like helicopters. Like I know they have 2, but like does the primary pilot sit on the left or the right?
I don't think it matters.
Huh.
Like airplane cabins, it doesn't matter. It's the same flight controls on either side.
And a caterpillar would just have the
Oh.
one. Oh yeah,
Well,
Aspen
have
has to
fun.
head off
Have-
early. She
I
has
was
someone
gonna say,
coming
have
over for a play
fun.
date.
Enjoy.
Have fun.
A
So-
play date.
Yeah, so Tanner knows I've been playing around with Studio a little bit, trying to get a handle. It took me, I will not ashamed to say, over an hour to figure out how to turn a piece on its side. I could not figure it out to save my life, but I did eventually.
And I was no help because you're on a Mac and I'm on a PC. So
Yes.
Yeah.
But the one thing about moving the view definitely that helps. That helped a ton. But I did finally figure it out. And now I think I've got it. Now, once I figured out like what buttons to do to control the movement and the view, like some of it's a little cumbersome. I have to remember to like how to change the color quicker and all of that stuff. But the clone feature is probably the most amazing thing in it.
that's awesome. Yeah, for sure.
Because that saved me a whole bunch of time.
And Hannah is into Doctor Who as well. So I found a kindred spirit. Who?
That's who's coming over for her play date.
Oh, for her play date. And Brick Doctor said, yeah, all trucks and buses, anything road bound is on the right. Planes, I think, have to be adhered to international flight regs, so I'm fairly certain the pilots sit on the left still. Makes sense.
Now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Sam's partner. That's okay. That makes more sense because I knew Sam was coming. I didn't put 2 and 2 together there.
Cloning yourself.
Yeah, cloning myself would save me a lot of time as well.
You and me both.
Yep.
The world ain't ready for 2 of me.
I don't know that I would be ready for 2 of me. I'd have to deal with myself.
I'm ready for 2 of both y'all. For sure.
Can you imagine 2 of me watching a Yankee playoff game?
No, they'd be punching each other square in the face. It'd be awesome.
That would be pretty intense.
It would be pretty intense.
That would be. Yeah.
What we should have done is done a live build and had Brad on with me and you and Brad while the Jays were playing the Yankees.
Do we play again? Or are we done?
I don't know.
I should look.
Bloop. What's going on here?
Bloop. I'll type it.
There she is.
Hello.
Kate finally put some coal in her computer and had it update.
Well, yeah, we went back to work on Monday and I ignored it too long, And then it was like, nope, you can't do anything else until you update it. And I was like, damn it. So
Damn you,
here I am. I'm back though.
Yeah. We play at the end of September.
Oh, perfect.
Kevin. It's midweek, but that would be kind of funny.
Yep.
Because it probably will really count the last week of September.
Yeah.
It
that's
may,
true.
actually.
And it's in Toronto.
Perfect.
Oh,
So Ben and Tandy can't go.
So Ben and Cindy can't go unless he got himself vaccinated.
Well, Kate, now that you're on, it's perfect time for Bora to talk what she's building in studio.
Oh, I am. So I'm building. So for my lug entry application, even though I'm already in. I don't quite understand. We have to build an origin mock.
Okay.
So I wanted to do something I've never done before because I thought that would be logical and stretch myself. So I'm using Studio to build 2 houses.
Okay. Awesome. I love it.
Which is really hard. So I mocked it up using pieces I have.
Yeah.
But really the issue is I'm doing the color schemes are going to be very much me. And when people see them, they'll understand why. But I don't have the parts and I don't really want to spend the money on the parts right now. So I'm building it in Studio instead. But it took me a long time. I have a floor and some windows right now on the first floor. But it'll go like now that I know what I'm doing, it'll be way faster. And I have what's nice is I have the build. I just have to literally look at it and figure out what parts I used. And then, but I've already switched out some parts actually as I was building.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Because it yelled at me and told me stuff wasn't available in the color I needed. Thanks, Aspen. So it's going okay. I don't think I'll be a custom modular builder anytime soon, but that's all right.
I don't think any of us will.
What else are you gonna do with that?
My build?
Yeah.
Well, I will probably build it for Brick World. And see, Tanner's dropping the lines and I can't pick up. Tanner, it was my first week of school. Give me a break. I'm gonna officially submit that for Kate's Instagram challenge by the end of the month. So I have to finish it in 5 days.
Yeah, me too. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, that's why I put up the skyline. So at least I had something done.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I saw that last night. No, I have not touched mine since last Friday, I think, actually. So that's what I'm doing right now. I was like, oh shit, I have to do that. It is my own challenge. Like I have to finish this. But so I'm raising my platform right now. Like I've gotten the 2 floors done, and then I finished the wraparound when I was watching you guys while my computer was updating. So
nice.
I finished. Yeah, so now this part's done. I changed out the colors a little bit, and now I'm gonna build up the walls. So then the platform, which I've already built, can sit on top here.
Nice.
Wrap around. So it's going to be up about 4 to 5 bricks. And then the top 2 levels are done. So I'll show you guys that. I might add some binding on the side, but I changed out all the colors. Made it very much Ninjago.
Very cool.
Ninjago-esque. And then the top part, yeah. And the top is all these colors as well. So I changed it.
Okay, tell everyone in the chat. Let's remind them what you're doing this for and what Maura's doing this for.
Yeah, what we're talking about. We have 5 more days, which is a lot of time, everyone, to build something for Let's Build an Epic City, which I'll do my normal live next Sunday morning instead. So you guys can jump on the stream and show off your city build. So it can be any city build you want, building, modular, skyline, like any of the architectural skylines. One person's doing small habitats of the architectural skyline, so micro scale versions of them, which have been pretty cool. Awesome. You did the new postcards, which also work. It's perfect for that as well. Tanner's lighting up his city as we speak. It's pretty awesome.
2 more kits to put in.
Nice. Yes. Kevin also lit up his city and showed off his city because it's pretty amazing.
He's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. It could be impressive.
One day maybe.
Yeah, and one person just added this really cool park bench, right, to his city. I think STL Lego did that. And so it really can be anything for a city. It can be a fountain. It could be a bus, right? Like it could be a cars. It could be roadways. I think Eric's doing his roadways.
Find a cab.
Hey, Norman.
Yeah, taxi cabs.
Not a handicap.
One person did like a museum last time we did this. One person did a school, like a city school. One person did a Lego store, right? As on the bottom of one of their modulars, like they tore apart their modular and put it on the bottom level. So it really can be anything and everything to do with a city. You could do like an Ninjago city, like I'm modding a set. You could do a sky city, an underwater city. I mean, it's totally up to you. Just the city.
Your Ninjago City thing is dangerous as hell, though.
What?
Your Ninjago City idea is dangerous as hell because it like you pick a set like that diner set is probably one of my favorite sets.
Mm-hmm.
Am
I ruining?
No. It's the opposite of that. You're not ruining it. You're actually making it look better than my favorite set already looks. And then when you put that, like if you start, because I did that. You can't see it because it's buried behind a whole bunch of crap. But when I did Ninjago City Gardens, and then beside it, I did that. What was the set I put beside it?
I put the spring lantern.
Yeah, is it the spring lantern set where you touch his butt to light him up? Yeah. I put that beside it, but I melded it all together so all the water flows in together with it and stuff like that.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So now like when you see the diner done up in Ninjago, like it almost makes you want to go and do all of your modulars that way, which becomes a problem.
That's the plan. I've already done the cinema. Yeah, I've already done the cinema, raised it up, added the platform, so they're all going to connect together. So
yeah.
And I want to do my Monkey Kid modular set too, add it to that as well because it's already that way. I just have to add the platform to it.
Yeah.
Which that one won't focus on. So. I think the police station might be my next one. I think.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I love that one too. All right, Aspen had to go, so we'll talk to you later, Aspen. Have fun on your play date. And Infamous, hello. And Armin, how you guys doing tonight? We're not going to be building long tonight, fellas, unfortunately. Tanner's got to go watch Eric in the tugboat competition this weekend, and I've got to go find a tugboat.
Infamous, I don't know if you talked about it. He's got an incredible city. A really nice like beach area too.
Yeah.
So go check out his Instagram because his city is just incredible.
Off the charts, really.
Post a picture. I think you've redone your beach a little bit and tag that hashtag Let's Build an Epic City, and you're in for some amazing giveaways.
Oh, true. I should probably plug that too.
You should definitely plug that too.
I'm with her. Like we started work this week, and my brain.
Yeah, it's like,
dang. I've seen 380 schedules like in 3 days, and I'm just like, like 3 days of volleyball. So Whatnot app is sponsoring this month's build series. So they are donating $500 worth of sets to be raffled away. $300 which will go towards just the participants of the series, and then the other $200 will be for whoever's watching the stream, the giveaway stream. I have to clarify, it's either the stream on Sunday afternoon where I'm just going to show all the builds on the Whatnot app, or it's the giveaway one. So I'll clarify that, but yeah.
Well, Sunday one I should be able to actually join, but I'll have to join that one from BC.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. But the bookstore modular is definitely one of them. The 3 postcards are another one. I think I might do another modular for the $200 side. So raffle 2 modulars, some of the postcards, and then I think an architecture set of some sort.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, some pretty epic prizes. Super fun.
So I think I'm missing a part that I
Uh-oh.
definitely do not have. Like, oh, I am like staring at all these pieces and I do not see it. And I know this is a piece I don't have in my
Like it.
inventory.
What is it?
Hmm?
What is it?
It's one of those Technic pieces that takes 2 axles at an angle.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like I'm looking
Check your
around. I
Are you
check my bags because they're right next to me. I'm like, is it on my lap? No.
Are you sitting on it?
No. That's what I've done that before. I'm looking at all the black pieces that are in front of me to be
You
like,
should
is
get
it
up
one
and
of
check
these?
though, just to be sure.
I know, I'm going to.
Is it in your shirt?
I was just gonna
No,
say
I
it's
hope
not,
not. I mean, there's a lot of room in there, so it could be hiding, but
You never know.
usually when Tanner loses a piece, he does this.
It's true.
I don't think anyone needs to see that, or you have to pay a lot more money. Sorry.
Well, you're gonna see it anyway. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at this thick army. I used to have boobs that would move. I don't have boobs anymore. Eric and Tanner actually asked me to stop sending them workout pictures because they're like, look, you have no more boob sweat. You have no more boobs. You're
It's not
sweating.
as good anymore.
We don't want to see you. Like, oh my God.
Well, that's rather unfortunate.
They don't want to
No,
see you because they're becoming more attracted to you. That's what's happening.
Naturally.
Yeah, I see it. I get it.
I get it.
The other day, I went to send Kate a Marco from the gym, and I'm like, I had my
I
earbuds
thought
in. I'm
your
like, this will be
word, he
perfect.
was
I'll be able to talk to her and stuff. And she's like, I couldn't make out a damn thing you said. I'm like,
like literally not one word. Like I was trying to read his lips at one point, and then I was like, nope, this is no.
wait,
I'm not.
he doesn't move his lips. It's so weird.
Oh my God. Like all I could hear were like whatever, if it was like industrial fans that were going on or
That,
the
they
treadmill.
call those my lungs, Kate.
Maybe that might be true. That might be true. That's fair.
Armin said, what am I building? I am building a dozer, my man. A dozer.
Yes, if you're enjoying it.
I am loving it. Yeah, absolutely loving it. I am not gonna lie. This technical stuff is my jam. I really like. I love the technical side of it. I love how difficult it is. Amora said she'll bring beers right back. I think it says.
I love it too, but not on a stream. I have to, with technical stuff, I feel like I have to completely concentrate on it. I cannot do that on a live.
What could go wrong? Okay, so that helicopter. Thank you, Gwenda. I appreciate that. The subway station's the best. That helicopter, when I got it, there's so on the top sides of that to control the rotors and to control the back bay door, and then on the other side to control the bond bay doors or whatever, and the winch. Whoever built that thing, I think I know why they sold it to Tony, is because they put the pieces in backwards.
Oh, no.
And in order to put them in the right way, you actually have to take the whole gearbox apart, like it's just the heart of the kit. And anybody who's built Technic before knows if you have to go into the center of it, like you're up shit creek without a paddle. And it took me about an hour, but I got them in there without actually having to dismantle the whole damn thing. I was so happy. And I get it all in there. And then I look and I'm like, well, not only did they forget that, but they actually forgot to put the gear in that drives the rotors. And guess where that lives?
In the
Right
middle.
in the heart of the assembly.
Oof.
Yeah. So it came apart. But Fortunately, I really enjoy that stuff, so it was all good. I just flew through it, and the prize was worth it for that thing to be. When that thing starts spinning up, it's just gorgeous. And it's not like grand piano annoying. It's loud, but it's not clunky loud. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not like you're going to run it all the time. The other stuff I run all the time, like the truck, my Volvo truck and stuff like that. It drives nice. Spa weekend, Kevin? Yes, love to go to the spa. Oh, spa racing. Yes, spa weekend, 100%. So, yeah, qualifying's tomorrow. I'm excited. First one back from summer break.
I saw Tanner was wearing his BBG Forge shirt. Was that last night?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm like, what day is it? Yeah, Audrey was sending me some short Marcos today. Everything looks super great. And her and Cole were nice enough to set up my pieces for me there, which was really awesome of them. But she's like, she sends me this Marco and she's like, look, Haley. And she like walks through the front door and turns, and my pieces are the first thing you see like as you walk in the door. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
So Kate's talking about brick slopes in the Salt Lake City area is going on. So they're on day 2 of brick slopes now. So.
And Adam sent me the picture or the video of his castle because he's a kind of like a secret builder type. Oh shoot, a secret builder type. So, and it looked epic, like so epic. I was like, holy crap. So there's some good builds there, big time. Good people.
I saw some videos of people at the Lego store there, and it looked like they had a pretty good pad wall too.
Yeah.
Just the one in Edmonton sucks, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac, it will be a great race, I think. Hopefully Mercedes got some shit figured out over the little break here.
This set is just hurting my heart with all the cracking I hear.
Yeah, that's frustrating. But, and I thought that when you bought that set, or because Tanner ended up, for those of you who don't know, Tanner ended up trading off a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff that he wasn't like 100% loving. He ended up trading it off, and Gwenda says, "What do you think Danny Rick will do next year?" I hope find a decent team to drive for. Really, he's still one of my favorite drivers. So I hope he gets a decent team to drive for, and we'll see. Winters are always interesting. Yeah, Max has the championship in the bag for sure. It'd be nice to see Ferrari kick it into high gear, and do something, and then not get busted cheating. That's the most important part.
That doesn't sound fun.
Well,
not cheating.
For those of you, I don't know if if you haven't, if you're not in F1 racing, that's fine. It's all good. But a lot of people, I've watched F1 for years and years, and a lot of these people basically they started watching F1 racing because of that Drive to Survive series on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it ignites a fuel. It's like a goddamn soap opera. It really is. It's a behind the scenes, and it shows how cutthroat everything is, and it's really cool. And I think it was something ridiculous, like a 500% increase in viewership.
Oh wow.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And once you get into it and you understand how these guys act and stuff, it's hard not to fall in love with Danny Rick. He's Australian. He's funny as hell. He's a prankster. He's a good driver. He's just had some shit luck sort of thing. But If you get into it, if you start watching that series, I guarantee you'll become a F1 fan and start watching it.
Do any of you watch Ted Lasso or have watched Ted Lasso?
I've heard of it. I have not watched it.
It's on the list, but I haven't gotten there yet.
I just started watching it this week, and so I'm only like 3 episodes in. It's hilarious. I highly recommend it. Yes, like as a coach,
Series or what is it, Kate?
Oh my god, this is so great. What?
Is it a series or what is it?
Yeah, it's a series. So it's about this guy that I'm trying to remember his name now.
It's Jason Sudeikis, right?
Thank you. Yes. And
I can't do him because he's a Kansas guy, and I can't stand the University of Kansas. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but the show is really funny still. So it's about this British soccer team. And he is an American football coach that wins some championships, right, in America. And so this like British football team hires him, like fires this coach, like, and hires him out of the blue to come coach this soccer team, which has like zero experience coaching soccer. But like the one-liners are awesome. Like they're so great. And just like, yeah, I think we're like 4 episodes in, and it's so cool to see what good coaching looks like, right? Like it doesn't matter what you're coaching, but if you're a great coach, you can coach anything and get the respect of your team. And then his whole thing is for them to respect each other because they don't. And like there's these hot shots, on this team, and it's very funny. But yeah, the one-liners are pretty epic.
He's a funny
That's
guy.
what I've heard.
Yeah.
I kid because again but he's really funny. He was in have you watched the show Last Man on Earth? Like when Matthew's on, he and I talk about that show.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Farts.
Way too soon. Farts. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that for you.
Yeah, that show was great.
I was like, the funniest part about that fart thing is actually, I remember when Matthew said it the first time, and Tanner's head snaps up, and he's like, it was almost like Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends?
Exactly.
Armin said you'd enjoy the Technic F1 car. Is that the silver one?
I think he's talking about the one you already built.
Oh, like Danny Rick's car.
And the McLaren one.
Yeah. So yeah, I have the original one of those. If you look back, because there's 2 Technic F1 cars. There's this big silver one, but it's an older set, and it doesn't like it looks more Technic-ish than it does an F1 car sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did build that. I'm going to build the second one. If you look back on some of my videos there, maybe it's on Instagram. I actually did a custom backplate. It's hung on my wall. It's in my living room upstairs in my TV room.
You did a video of that?
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure I did. Russell did that for me at work and just knocked it out. Russell is going to be doing some more work for me on some custom pieces that will be coming shortly.
Wait.
Top secret custom work.
Can't wait to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of Cutthroat, you said that a while ago, and I didn't want to interrupt someone. Did everybody watch House of the Dragon yet?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Pretty good.
So good. I love it.
It was pretty good. I was worried because I really didn't like how Game of Thrones ended, but it was good. It was a good start.
I didn't
know what was supposed to happen.
Like I didn't remember exactly what was supposed to happen. Like,
Mhm.
and I purposely didn't read. I just kind of wanted to watch. I
Yeah.
took some guesses and I was pretty right. So we'll see where it
Yeah.
goes from
So
there.
I mean, Martin's written on a few things about the backstory, but it's, for those who haven't seen it, Game of Thrones obviously takes place 200 years. No, more than that. It takes place so many years after Aegon flew the dragons across the sea and conquered Westeros, right? This takes
Mhm.
place 200 years before the settings of Game of Thrones. So it's when the Targaryens were like at the height of power, but they're getting ready to have this huge civil war with each other, and it's basically going to. I'm not spoiling it for people because they talk about it in Game of Thrones a lot, but it's basically going to be the end for dragons as you know it with the Targaryens,
Mhm.
obviously, until Daenerys comes along 200 years later.
The good thing is you're not spoiling it because I will forget.
Yeah.
Or that.
Well, Infamous said someone on Reddit bought the front spoiler parts from the Technic F1 McLaren, got them signed by Lando and Ricardo's and Epic. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
I had oh, it's all good, Armin. It's okay. I had, if you look at the backplate or the what mine's mounted on, Russell did a real nice, like he did the number 3 and the number 4, so it's both guys' numbers, Norris and Ricardo's numbers, and then he has their autographs. He found their autographs online and he printed their autographs on there too. So it's
Oh,
not their
cool.
autographs. Someday, if I make it to Montreal for a race, and both of them happen to still be around, and they'll sign something, like if Rick would sign something McLaren still, then I would totally get them to sign it. That would be awesome.
I didn't eat. I answered.
Uh-oh. What's going on, young lady?
We went to the High Desert Museum today with Grandpa and Grandma. We have
Oh,
a full like museum here of like high desert animals. So there's
Yeah.
otter, what is it? Otters, foxes. There's porcupine. What else is there?
Birds.
Birds. Yeah, all kinds of like. There's a huge like
bird.
show. There's lynxes, and they always have an art exhibit or like historical exhibit going on because we
That's cool.
live right next to the Native American land.
Yeah.
So Monty says he loved the last season of Game of Thrones. Feels like the only one. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So I like the concept of it, but I thought the writing was just abysmal, and I was not a fan of Emilia Clarke. I just did not think she was the right person for that role.
Yeah.
Oh, really? See, I liked her. I thought the way they had it done in the last season ruined it.
Yeah, the writing was just really bad. It was really awkward.
I really like Emilia Clarke and a lot of the stuff she's done. I mean, the fact that she had 2 strokes during filming that series and came back is just mind over matter.
I thought she was strong at the start. I thought as the series went on, she got weaker. It almost seemed like she wasn't really. And maybe it's to that point, like you said, she had some serious medical issues while she was filming, and the writing crew wasn't doing her any favors with the dialogue either. So, and Art Claxton is wearing an orange shirt as well. So
Nice.
it's like some of you all didn't get the orange shirt memo.
Nope.
I was gonna say I almost wore an orange shirt today, but that's usually the shirt I wear to the football game. So usually I do blue on Fridays and then orange on Saturdays for game day. Back to my element tomorrow. I am excited.
So I'll tell you, I think we talked about it before, but there's a YouTube channel called New Rock Stars, and they do like breakdowns of all the shows, like all the nerd shows, Game of Thrones, all the Marvel stuff, all the Star Wars stuff. And they like frame by frame break down everything for you. And so if you have trouble following things, or if you are worried you missed some Easter eggs or details from books that you haven't read or comic books or whatever, they do an amazing job. And the guy that does the videos, he's just very captivating. He's very easy to follow. I love that YouTube channel. I watch it pretty religiously.
And Tanner watches it, and I don't have to because I have a Tanner.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, I watch it because you tuned me into it.
It's pretty incredible. Like just the stuff that the guy does, and he breaks down the stuff, and it's like the day after these episodes air, and he's got like a 30-minute video about everything in the episode. So he had to have watched it 2 or 3 times. Like it's the guy's, I'm sure, doing well for himself. He's got like, several million subscribers, so that's his full-time job for sure. But yeah, he's very talented at what he does. And Parkdale Playboy needs some help. Maury, he's stuck on page 37.
37. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
Oh, Armin asked if I have any progress on the Titanic. No, Armin, I don't. I have not cracked open the box, but I did build a different boat.
Did he go to the ocean to get the tugboat?
Maybe.
And
Hopefully he
this
can
boat
swim.
was an absolute joy.
Ooh, beautiful.
Oh, mine's right up here. It's like, oh, so good. So good.
Incredible.
That's on my list.
Oh, it's so worth it. Oh, it's like, I promise it's so worth it. It's so wonderful.
What do you mean it doesn't fit?
BBJ says he loves the bounty. Max on bag 6 of the ATT.
He's flying.
Yeah, he's cooking.
I found the part. I had
Where was
forgotten
it?
to open a bag.
Was it?
I forgot to open a bag that was underneath something.
So not in the shirt.
Not on my shirt. Sorry.
That's it. Viewership goes down.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, Mac said he watches Screen Crush, and Mac, that guy, I've watched some of his videos, and he does a good job as well, but he does this shtick. So, he does this shtick with a little dog, like a little Shih Tzu, and it's just stupid. Like, he does a little voice for the Shih Tzu, and I'm like, what an idiot. Like, not for me. But he redeems himself because every one of his videos, he slides a "your mom" in somewhere in the video, and you don't know where it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. And it always sneaks up on you. So he'll be like, oh yeah, and this one was starring your mom or something like that. Just like completely sneaks in a "your mom," and it's hilarious.
Completely sneak into your mom.
Totally redeemed himself. I heard that, Kevin.
What?
I heard that.
I heard that.
Yeah, that bounty.
There's a lot of technic going on here.
What'd you say, Kevin?
I said there's a lot of technic going on here.
Well, I mean,
I'm in my glory right now. Like, you have no idea.
glory hole. Is that what you said?
I'm in the glory hole right now.
Excellent.
That's the only
Yeah,
reason.
bounty.
That's the reason I started watching Gold Rush so much. Is the old Jack guy? I'm going in the glory hole. Okie dokie.
Jeez. There's a glass blowing show on Netflix, and
It's awesome.
yeah, it's really awesome. But apparently, the thing that the oven that they stick the glass in is called the glory hole.
Yeah, it is now.
Take care, Infamous. Have a good weekend.
Everybody, we're going to be booking off here in about another 5 minutes. And I get to make the drive out the home. Yay.
I just built 2 of these big freaking treaded wheel assemblies, and now I got to build 2 more. So that's just fantastic.
That makes 4. I'm like super excited to get to bag 7 because I really want to put the track together.
Mm.
So one thing that this it mentioned at the beginning of the bag here is that this gets built the same way these things get built on the assembly line. So you build the parts and the pieces in the same order that they put them together on the assembly line as the
That's
actual.
cool. That's really cool. I like that.
Like when I retire, that's what I want to do for a living is just drive heavy machinery. Because I'll never be able to stop doing stuff. So I'll go move dirt in the Yukon for some gold mine or something.
Drive a school bus.
Nah. I want to dig holes. I would kick the shit out of the kids. I'll be open crotchety. I will not have the patience for those little sons of bitches. Like not at all.
Really? I could see you being like the best. Like I feel like the kids would just be like, bus driver Kevin. Like
They'd love it because I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Don't pee or write on the seats. The only rules.
You'd be like Farley and Billy Madison.
More like Otto from The Simpsons.
Oh, true. True.
Let's get Zaku.
End your precious field trip.
I'm telling you, watching The Office, I got to the season the other day where it was, do you want to form an alliance? Absolutely, I do. And as soon as Dwight says it, I'm like, oh my God, don't. And he says it, and all I see is Ben.
Yeah.
I just see Ben like this.
Oh, I watched the George Foreman grill episode the other day. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That one is brilliant. Dwight gets a concussion and he's in there trying to get a CAT scan, and Michael's sticking his foot up in the MRI.
Oh.
Oh.
I like the one where he's getting the apartment. And he's like, okay, question. Where does my terrarium go? Terrarium, like a fish tank? Yeah, fish tank without water. No, that can't come here. Question. These are the questions. He's like, I can't move in here. He goes, I got a 5-bedroom house on the beet farm with 1 bathroom. The 2 bathrooms would be nice because I only have 1 bathroom. Picture of him on the beet farm. Oh God.
I like the one where he sets the office on fire the best. That's my favorite episode.
Yeah. That's how I just start rewatching
What
it.
do you guys do? This is a test.
Doesn't he give Stanley a heart attack when he does it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. There was a fire in tonight's episode that I was watching too, but it was like something was burning. And Dwight's like, he grabs a water bottle off the cooler and he's like throws the water bottle in the room. And then he punches the fire extinguisher and like the hammer's just literally swinging there.
Mm-hmm.
And when he gets a fire extinguisher, there's a lady running out. He grabs her, throws her to the floor, like he's doing the army crawl across the floor and stuff. And that's when he comes out and Michael says that he wanted to sleep with the intern.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That show's bloody hilarious. Well, I finished bag 1.
That's that.
Nice work.
Here's bag 1.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, that's too much.
Did they have you do a motor test yet?
No, I don't even have batteries up yet. Got to run. I think probably in the next one because, the next one, the other drive motors go in. And then, holy hell. Like, I'm going to get to this picture. So this is the, oh goodness. So excited. Look at this transmission here. 2 motors. There's like 20 steps to get to this point, and then check that out.
Oh my
That's really
goodness.
cool. Yeah, I'm excited. Three bag 2s. And inside bag 2, there's multiple little bags. Sweet.
That's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Well, it's all the gears and stuff, so it'll be a little bit ridiculous.
Is that about time for you, Kev? I think it is, right?
Yeah, it's time for me to.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Where you
So,
got all
question.
that bright light orange? Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
It's
wow.
my favorite. In between the gold, should I do turquoise brick, or should I do all of this piece all in a row? I feel like I should break it up a little bit.
Try it.
I think you should break
I
it
think
up.
turquoise would look good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you should break it up.
me too.
Do you have enough turquoise brick?
Lavender, but I didn't use lavender anywhere else, so I feel like it would look kind of weird if I did that.
Do you have enough of that teal or that turquoise?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
It's left over from Will's dragon. All this is left over from Will's dragon. So I'm like, sorry, Will, I'm taking all your pieces.
I got a whole bunch of 1x2s in that color, and the macaroni piece, the tile, macaroni tile.
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
3 cups of them.
I think I want to change this to the rebrickable sign that you sent me.
Yeah. The Asian,
Yeah.
the one that says soup or whatever it says.
What a great idea.
Yeah. Hopefully, is it just using these pieces though?
I don't
Or
know.
did he add? Because
I
if he
would-
added, then I won't have enough pieces.
I would
But
expect he had it, yeah.
I could change the color.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll play around with it. But I thought that would be really fun to do that.
Well, I hate to do this, but I got to go.
Don't
So I
have
wonder-
to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah. I wonder if you guys can just stream.
Nah, I don't think so. I think if you leave, then it ends.
Well, I could leave mine on though.
Yeah, but then nobody'd end it. So it'd like be running nonstop for.
Who knows how long?
Yeah, it'd be like a epic build with nobody here. I'll just have crickets. All right, so yeah, I got to get going here. We got a long drive ahead of myself. So thanks for joining us tonight. It'll probably be a couple weeks before we're back. I'm off to my BC shop for a couple weeks, so I don't know. We'll see if we can get something little on the go, maybe, or whatever. But we'll figure it out.
We may do some short Instagram lives in lieu of YouTube.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Something will happen. Something amazing, I'm sure. And then I'll be there for sure Sunday. Well, I'll talk to you before that anyway, Kate. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Stay safe. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Okay.